Hello, welcome back to God Lives Within each and every one of you and all of us. We're all connected. We're all angles of light. We're all little tiny fractals of God. We're all divine beings, lost on our path, lost in the wilderness, as it says in the Bible, trying to find our way out, trying to find our way back to God. If you are immersed in politics, in the current events and current affairs of the world, in your local, national, and world news, you're disconnected from God. You live in Satan's kingdom. Satan now owns 99% of the world. Your US dollar right now is worth 1,000 times less than what they're telling you. Your stock market is propped up and being held up for a time in which it will then crash at the desired time and outcome of the globalists and the bankers. Now, today's video is about the inversion of everything we know, the lie that is the world, and the reasons Satan has manipulated the kingdom in this manner. If you look at the cross Satanists wear, it's upside down. This is the symbolism of the inversion of God's kingdom. And I must say, in terms of evil, this inversion is genius by design in terms of the control, the mind control, and the manipulation of the masses. Now, I'm going to start by saying this inversion is everywhere. Everything you thought you knew, but you thought was the truth, is a lie by design to keep you off balance, to keep you separated and disconnected from God's source, or as I call him, Daddy. God's true spirituality, God's true science, astrotheology, magnetism, astrology, amongst other sciences, have been inverted as well. You notice you've never heard of magnetism other than the idea of a magnet. You notice the history books don't talk about Nikola Tesla, one of the most genius human beings to ever walk the earth. A man who was trying to bring free energy to the world, which is here, which is available, which the elites use today and have been for 50 years, 60 years. Just ask yourself. Why does the Bible say astrology is bad? How could the science of the stars and the planets be bad? Just another inversion to keep you away from the truth. Now, so let's just attack it down the line. The schools we send our children to are full of what these days? Critical race theory, LGBTQ, STATICK, LGBT community awareness, I guess you would say. Transhumanism is now coming to schools. And what has been taken out? The Pledge of Allegiance, God. That's interesting. You don't want our children praying and revering God. You want them focused on gay rights, trans rights, sexual organ mutilation. We now want to give kids the right to choose which gender they are. Does that make sense to you? I think when they're born, the first day, we know what gender they are. Now, that's schools for you. I mean, it's in your kid's face, of all places. You go to religion, their biggest stronghold in brainwashing. They've turned the story of Jesus upside down. Jesus was a man, just like me and you. Yes, he was a son of God, just like me and you. Yes, he was persecuted, just like me and you. But I got news for the churches. Jesus was a mystic. Jesus was an Essene. Jesus was a vegetarian. Jesus was an ascended master. Something they don't want you to know. Because when you find out, you will know why Jesus said what he said. You will do greater works than I. So, in order to propagate their lie, in order to keep you off balance, to keep you believing a lie, which ultimately separates you from God, if you stand in a lie, God is only truth. God is only love. Therefore, when you believe a lie, you're separated immediately from God. So, Jesus is the biggest inversion. They put it in a little story form for you, so you can read it all the time and program yourself over and over and over again. And how do they do that? Same way the news does what they do, through fear. You're a sinner, you're going to hell if you do not do what we say, if you do not believe what we believe, if you do not let us be your intercessor for God. So that's your biggest inversion. The cross is turned upside down for a reason. because they control you through a lie. In order to avoid their karma, they put it in your face. They allow you to see and to hear the lie. Now, if we knew the truth about ascension, about Jesus being a mystic, an ascended master, what would this do to the church located in Rome that is spread all over the globe, that owns more land and more money in those Swiss bank accounts and all the historic artifacts of the world, including the truth and the hidden books of the Bible? What would this do to their control, to their legacy, to their fear-based conditioning? It would shatter it. The illusion would be shattered. You would realize you have the power to be Jesus yourself. You have the power to channel God inside of you all day, every day. You have the power to go to God in prayer, in meditation. You have the power to manifest everything God wants you to have that you're being held from. Not sure even where to go next. I mean, the lies are countless. It's done that way intentionally to keep you off balance, to keep you guessing, to keep you disconnected. How about NASA, your great government agency space program? What's inverted about them? What are they hiding? And why are they hiding it? See, the truth is, human beings are the center of God's universe, and Earth is God's perfect creation, along with human beings. Now they tell you, NASA tells you, the Earth is rotating on its axis. And don't quote me on the numbers because I don't know the numbers all that well. But the Earth is spinning around its axis, spinning around the sun, and it's spinning around the universe. So it's spinning 3, 4, 5 times. I can't remember how many times we're supposedly spinning in circles, floating around on a ball, spinning 870,000 miles an hour, Mach 10. When you step on the Earth, does it feel like it's spinning 870,000 miles an hour? Does it feel like you're going to fall off the side of the world? Does not the sun come up the same spot every day and travel the same course every day?